Good day, viewers. Welcome to another episode of DSL GAFFER'S SHOW. Today, we have another fine coach in the building. So, coach, can we know you? Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Coach Lukman Abdulwahab Orire, Obazz FC coach.
Yes, Coach Lukman.
Yes.
Nice to have you in the DSL GAFFER'S SHOw.
Thank you.
So, coach, can you take us through your playing career before you became a coach? Let's know if you used to be a goalkeeper, you used to be a striker. Let's know about you before you became a coach.
Yes. I played football to the almost highest level of Nigeria.
Wow.
I started my career from the grassroots as well, which is, I can call it a flying star, which is, I started my career from Kwara State, Ilorin.
Okay.
So I played a team called Flying Star.
Flying Star.
Flying Star. Our coach then was a coach Kabiru Dogo, which is an academic coach right now.
Right now.
He was the one that is our youth coach there. Okay. Before the team now graduated, that someone now started bought the team, which is General Karim Adisa.
Okay.
He rests in peace. So he started to take the team and take it to the almost highest level by playing amateur league. The name now, by then they changed the name to Discover FC.
Okay.
Of Ilorin. So right from there, I graduated to another amateur side, which is in Osun State, Ilarogun FC. They also play amateur one. So from Ila, I have an opportunity to go and train with Wiki Torres.
Or
Bauchi. So from there, I was there with them. But fortunately, I did not sign the club just because of what really happened in Nigeria.
Okay.
So from there, I have a friend playing in Italy. So he now invited me down to FC Ebede. That was why I joined Ebede.
Okay.
So from Ebede, the code that is there, I couldn't even know that I can do. I'm a goalkeeper.
Okay, goalkeeper.
Yes. I don't believe myself I just believe I'm a goalkeeper. It was that code that let me know the quality I have in myself. It wasn't in APA. He was the one who invited me down to MPA. So, look, why are you at my home? What are you doing at home? I said, I'm just at home. I said, okay, can you come to Lagos? I said, yes. The next day, I traveled down to Lagos. That was when he introduced me to MPA. He just told me to go on MPA. I said, coach, you know the skill of Nigeria. They will ask who sent you this and that.
Exactly.
And I asked him, coach, who am I going to meet there? He said, he doesn't know anybody there.
That should just go and show yourself.
I should just go there. I said, but he gave me a word of encouragement. He said, look, I say yes, sir. Say, look, I say yes. I say, okay. If someone doesn't have woman, who do you think that he has? I say, you have God. He said, believe you have God. I believe that you know how to keep. That was the day I believe I can keep. I know how to keep. So luckily for me, I get there. I met a coach there. The man was also the late coach now, which is was even a white man.
Okay.
Maurice Koma.
Yes,
he was the one coaching the MPA then. I went to go and meet him and I approached him. I'm so from where? I say, I'm from FC Ebede. Luckily for me, he did not even ask me who sent me. Say, who is the president of FC Ebede? I said, Barrister Churchy Obize. Say, okay, which position? I said, goalkeeper. So surprised. Say, okay, prepare yourself. We'll have match in the afternoon, so you are going to be the one to keep.
Wow, just like that.
Just like that. Luckily for me, I kept the match. We won the match 1-0.
And you did very well.
And I did very well. And we'll have 2 matches that day. About to start the second match, that was when the TA came. Now said that he wanted to see that goalkeeper again. I should go in to go and keep the second match. And we played the second match, if I can remember, we are playing against DSL FC then.
Another strong team.
So we played the match. Luckily, we played draw. That was how I got MPA.
Double clean sheets in
one day. So from MPA, we played the league, just finished the league at that moment, and that year, going back home, which was even, coach now left Ebede to Fort Union Bank. That was when he called me. Look, my wife, I said, I want you to come and keep for me. I'm now in Union Bank. I was so disturbed because MPA was just finished with Premier. So I thought Union Bank would play Pro 1. Now you know that they are related to amateur 1. And I asked him, coach, which position are they playing? He said, I was the one who called you, not team. I don't want you to come and keep for Union Bank. I want you to come and help my job. Because I know once you are there, my job will be easy. I thank God for a coach to give me that privilege and have confidence in me. Luckily, we start the game. Before I kept the first match. No, even before we start the match, they normally go outside to go and play the match. We went to go and play shooting star. That was when I invited. But for me to tell coach that I was invited, it will be very hard. So we started, I continued to play with Union Bank. When we started the first league match, that was the day I received my call from Shooting Star.
From Shooting Star.
And I was staying coach out. I did not stay in the camp. I stayed with him in his house.
And Shooting Star was in the top level.
Yes, they were playing Premier League.
Yeah.
So when I told the coach I wanted to go home, because since then I've never gone home. I said, I want to reach. He said, I give you just only one day. I said, yes, no problem, sir. From there, I took myself down to Shooting Star. Without confidence, because I don't know what to tell my coach.
It would look as if you are about to betray him.
That was why, because I have no choice, because they invited me down, not even train. They just give me paper to sign, because they have seen him in a game.
So after Shooting Star, did you play another professional club in Nigeria?
After Shooting Star, why I said this about Shooting Star is the Shooting Star that I played almost 6 seasons.
Wow.
I was even the one captain Shooting Star. I kept captain Shooting Star almost more than 2 to 3 years before I left Shooting Star to Kwara United.
You also kept for Kwara United?
I played Kwara United. After keeping Kwara United for some years, that was why I said I played football to the highest level. Because when I was in Kwara United, I kept waffle for them. But they won waffle then. I kept the waffle for them.
So those two teams are traditional teams in Nigeria. Kwara United and Shooting Star. Good clubs, top clubs. Okay, coach, we now know that you're a goalkeeper and you've played top clubs in Nigeria professional league. So the next question is, what inspired you to be a football coach? You could have, after playing, let me be a player agent, or let me just leave football business and go and do something else. So what was the inspiration behind you being a coach?
To God who made me, I didn't even plan to be a coach. I didn't plan to be a coach. But when I was playing as a coach, because a goalkeeper was also like a coach.
Yes, you see everybody.
I see everybody and I communicate. So I play like a coach. I started playing. Decided I was still believe that I can still play with my age, because I was still playing. If I could remember this competition, there's one competition they are always playing in every year. Maybe they name it by the name of the governor.
Okay.
The first year they played it, I was the one who won the goalkeeper.
That's a pre-season tournament.
I was the one who won the best goalkeeper on that tournament. What inspired me to be a coach? I have a coach, I have a father. I can call him a coach, I can call him a father. He's a coach, which is FC Ebire coach, Coach Tunde.
Okay, I know Coach Tunde very well.
He's my coach and he's also my father.
Okay.
I cannot call him a coach. I can only call him my father.
And he also works with NIS.
Yes, he's a lecturer in NIS.
Yes.
So when at times I'll be going, when I'm on my way going to feed, there was one woman selling, so it's also a pharmacist, let me say a pharmacist. She's the one who always call me coach. Whenever I carry she will see me with my boots, she will still call me coach. I started thinking, did anything in coach for me? Anytime I'm going, once I pass the woman, before she can even say anything, she'll say, Coach, where comes her? I started having thinking on me. See, coach, maybe there's something there for me. So the day I will confirm myself as a coach, that was when they normally come to Kwara State to come and do no, not even pre-season, scouting.
Okay.
They always come and do scouting program. So I always been in charge of that scouting program. So by the time I came down, he said, look, you have to follow us to Jebu, to Shagam, because all your kits are around. So I wanted to deliver your kit to you. So that's why I left to Shagam. When I get to Shagam, on my way to see Barrister, Otude now come. Barrister ask you any question. Now, what did you think you can tell you? Say, I don't know. Say, okay. Tell him you want to go to NIS. Let us sponsor you. Without even having any plan about it. And we are going together. So I can't change the word. But I said, look, what do you think I can do for you? Your kit, everything is here as a barrister. I want to be a coach. I want you to assist me. Now ask Coach, how much is the form? I say it's 10,000. Okay, take the form. So anytime that they are doing the registration, let me know. He pay almost everything for my registration.
We must give kudos to Barrister then.
So it really mean a lot to me.
Okay, Coach. You also have a football a coach role model. Which coach do you look up to as your role model in football? It might be local, it might be international, it might still be the people that motivated you to play. So
I've said it earlier.
Did you once for?
I have so many coaches around me.
Okay.
But the one I can call my role model is my father.
That's Coach Tunde.
Tunde Oladende.
Okay. I hope Coach Tunde will see this video someday. Personally, if he doesn't see it, I might ask him to see it. I know him very well.
I'll be very much happy to
I know him very well. So, Coach, you have been a coach for a while now. For how many years?
I started my coaching career quite a long. It's just last year.
Okay, last year.
Let me just say last year.
Not very regular. Okay, good. We hope you to go far. You go far and coach one of the best clubs in Europe.
Amen.
And Nigeria also. So we'll still get there. So how can you describe your coaching style or your coaching philosophy in the short period of time that you have started coaching?
I always appreciate the ball to roll on the ground.
Okay.
That's how my boss always say, let the ball bounce. I appreciate the ball to start from goalkeeper, so let the ball continue to roll. When we dominate, we definitely carry the day. That's all my belief.
Okay. So what are your challenges as a grassroots coach so far?
Let's
not put it on you already. You have spoken with some grassroots coaches. What are that challenges you think you grassroots coaches faces?
Grassroots coaches face a lot.
Okay.
When it comes to all these academic sides, because almost all the chairman in the teams always like to win the game.
Okay.
I can advise us on this. The so-called chairman, so-called club owner, we should not always depend on results from coaches. What matters most is how do we develop?
Okay, the development of the players.
Yes, because we are not a team that wanted to win the league or wanted to win a cup. What we need most is to develop the skills.
Which is very, very important. Okay. So you are telling that one of the major challenges that they put pressure on grassroots coaches to deliver instead of putting pressure on the coaches to develop the players. Yes. I think that's this thing. Okay, Coach, can you tell us how you got your job as a coach of Obazz FC? Was it by connection? Were you sleeping in your house and somebody called you that you come and coach this team, or was it a publication that you went for a series of interviews? Because Obazz, whether I like it or not, is a very big club also. So how did you got your job there?
I got it by my friends.
Okay.
Right from the time we are in NIS. I have a coach, I have a friend who are also from the same state but different local governments. Who was a coach of what is it called? His name is Olamilekan. We call it Bates. I think almost every
that one with Ray
Sapphire, yes.
Okay, I think I know.
He was the one who told me that there's a team in Ijebu, they need a coach. Did you ready to train? Did you ready to coach a set Quara? I said yes. Can you go with them? I said yes, I can. So that was when I got. That's how I got the job.
So I want to ask, before you got the job here, what were you doing in Kwara? Were you coaching any team?
Yes, I coach a team.
What's the name of the team?
Nationwide. Nationwide FC.
No, okay, Nationwide.
Not a team. Why we call it Nationwide? We have two All-Star in Kwara State.
Okay.
There was one All-Star that every time the league finished, all the professional players always train there.
Okay.
The Nationwide is the one that played Division 1. Amateur 1, Amateur 2, that was where they always go to go and train.
So you were in charge of them.
So when I came back from NIS, instead of me to go to Kwara United to go and do my IT, I prefer to learn from the grassroots. So I started to them off.
Okay, Coach, whether you like it or not, our prayer for you to move forward to another team. That's just the basic.
Amen.
If you are leaving Obazz FC tomorrow, next year, next 3 years, next 10 years, as the case may be, what will you want your players to remember you for? The player that you are coaching now.
Everybody said that everybody will say, nobody will say that he doesn't want them, doesn't want the player to remember them in a good way.
Okay.
But at times, it may not be remembered by remember by good thing. But one thing is always necessary for coaches to look for player. Try and keep a relationship.
Okay.
No matter how good or bad, let a good relationship be between you and players. Yeah. So that relationship can lead to anything.
In the future.
It can give you a better name. Even if someone was trying to at least to give you a bad name, with good relationship you have with them, they can let you know. They can
okay, so you are keeping a good relationship as a legacy when you leave Obazz.
Yes.
So still on the movement matter, we know one day we will move, whether we like it or not. So if you have the opportunity to coach one of the professional team in Nigeria, which team will you coach? For me, if I have the opportunity, I will coach Eyimba of Aba. No, that's my team. I would love to coach Eyimba, but which team will you love to coach?
I would love to coach
Kwara United.
Not to know Kwara United. I've never think of Kwara to coach Kwara United in my life. I will be very much happy if I can have a team like Rangers to coach.
Rangers.
Yes.
Why Rangers? Why not Kwara United?
Yes. Rangers is one of the best teams we have in Nigeria here.
Okay.
Based in facilities, based in understanding, and based in how they manage their team. They have a good structure, they have a good management, and they always have a good spectator. You can never ever have that Rangers beat a referee. You can never ever have that a match was even in Enugu. Just because I played there. So and I know how they manage football there.
Okay.
They are the best side in Nigeria. I can say it in Enugu.
I think their coach now is Fidelis Ilechukwu, aka Kamara.
Yes.
Okay. But don't you think the people of Kwara State, Ilori, will want you to come and coach Kwara United? Don't you think so? I'm having a feeling that Kwara people will need you one day. If I have the opportunity,
if I have 10% of going to Rangers, I have 100% of going Kwara United. I will try and lobby to get Rangers with 10%.
It's interesting, and I can see your passion for organized structure football. Okay, coach, let's move to your DSL experience. This is your first season with the Dynasty Scouting League, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So, coach, what are 2 things you love about Dynasty Scouting League?
Yes, Dynasty Scouting League is one of the mature league ever. Based on everything. There was a day I came out to come and watch one league. They call it Youth League.
Don't call it.
I'm very sorry. When I watch the league, when I watch the standard of that league, I said something. Someone say, what did I mean? I say, Dynasty League is something that I saw something in Dynasty that I've never seen it in any competition ever.
Can you share with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Dynasty League teach almost everybody in charge of the Dynasty. Both referees, both curators, both the assistants, both the workers and everybody, they are all in the same uniform. Without rating someone higher or low, they teach almost everybody.
Okay.
We play a series of competition, even in the Nigerian League. If you check this match now, whether Roma was playing with so play, you may not have the same kick ball in the home, likewise in the away. But in the Dallas, we start with the same ball when we finish with the same ball, and not just an ordinary ball, a very quality ball.
Okay. Should I say that is 1 or 2, or there is anything you want to mention?
Yes, and again, because Dynasty itself have a team. In some area, if you are playing an organizing team, you have an issue of referee, you have an issue of organizer. But in Dynasty League, my brother, I can say it in any way. When we are playing the hosting team, they are the hosting team, they are the league leader, They are the cup owner. Sir, you have fair and good and officiating
Okay.
without anything against.
Okay. Moving forward, I want to ask, how can you describe the standards of the players week in, week out in the league? How can you describe it, the standard of generally all the teams, not Obazz, not anything, week in, week out? How can you describe the standard of the players?
If I will say something about player, not player I will appreciate. I will appreciate the Dynasty.
Okay.
Why? Because they let those most players understand why the league is, how the league look like.
The importance of the league.
Importance of the league. Because some of them have never played league before. So this now told them that if you play league this week, you have to prepare yourself for the next week again. So it shows that most of them, if they have an opportunity to play league, they will not see it as anything again because Dynasty have already let them know how the league look like.
Okay, coach. If you are one of the club presidents, maybe tomorrow you are the president of one team that is playing the Dynasty Scouting League, among all your coaches, and if you've played with some, you've seen some teams, which coach will you think you will love to sign? So, okay, I have this coach in this team, I want to sign. You might not know the coach name, but you can describe the coach with his club that you think has done very well.
Yes. Is this team, what is it called? Why I love that coach? No matter how the player misbehave on the pitch, he will still give him that benefit of that he can still do it.
Okay.
Which is, what is it called?
In the name of the club?
Yes.
Have you people played against them before?
We played against them, they were defeaters.
Okay. Maybe before the end of the program, you can still remember his name.
There was one who has an accident something yesterday.
Okay, is it Coach Leko from Stanley?
Coach Leko from Stanley.
Okay, Coach Leko from Stanley. Yes, okay. Fantastic team. Fantastic, yes. Okay, Coach Leko from Stanley. Okay, Coach, let's move to another segment of this show. We want to test your knowledge. We want to see how you have been following this, our league. So, who is your favorite player so far? Since you have been watching the league, it might be from your team, but not necessarily from your team. I don't want it to be from your team, from other teams. So, who do you think is your favorite player? Like that person that if you say, okay, an agent is talking to you. Oh, Coach Leko, right?
Yes.
I need one, Coach Lukman, rather, I need one player that wants to go to Belgium. Who is that player you think you can refer to that agent?
Yes. It's still the same thing that I mentioned their coach right now.
Okay.
Stanley.
Okay.
There was one particular guy that always played their midfield. They used to call him Postco.
The fair guy, yes. Fantastic player.
Yes. I saw the basic on him and he always dominate and play very good.
Yeah, I think this season he has won 2 man of the match. Very intelligent player. Yes. Okay. No doubt about that. I agree with you. Hey, Coach, which team do you think have been your toughest opponent in this league?
The toughest opponent.
At least we have played more than 10 matches. Yes, so which team do you think was your toughest opponent?
It's still the same that team. Stanley. Yes. Why I say is this team the same? It's not that they beat us by playing by anything. But they give us a very good match. Yes. I love the way they are playing. They play very good football on the ground.
Yes.
And they were very up to date.
Yeah, fantastic team talking about Stanley FC. So, Coach, we'll move to the next segment of this show. So here we have 8 cards. The 8 cards, you are going to pick 5. And I'll tell you what to do. So pick 8 from the magic card. Just pick any 5. As 4 and 5. Open the card, flip it, and study it. Check it. Yeah. Kindly confirm to us that those people that are there are top coaches in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, we asked Google to give us the names of top coaches in the world, and we brought this set of coaches. So, coach, in your own assessment, in your own point of view, you are going to tell us the best coach, second best, third best, fourth best, and fifth best from what you have there. Then we want you to start from number 5.
Which is number 5.
The number 5, fifth best among all the coaches you have there. So when you give me, I'm going to place it on the board. So your best one, keep it for number 1.
So I was start from 5.
5, yes, fifth best. You are familiar with all those coaches, right?
I'm not too familiar with these 2 coaches.
Okay, let's start with those ones that you are not too familiar with.
Okay, these are the 2 that I did not.
Okay, just give me, let's take one after the other. Okay, we'll put them in number 4 and number 5. In no particular order. I'm picking Thomas Tuchel. He is the current coach of England national team. He was formerly with Chelsea. I will not default you because from what you have said, if I ask you to give me all the coach of Nigerian league, Eyimba, Kanopla, you will give me, and I'm proud of you. People like you are people that will make Nigeria football grow. Not everybody that knows European football. I was telling somebody recently that soon we'll ask Google to give us best coaches in Nigeria, best coaches in Africa. So you are putting this number 5, Thomas Tuchel from England, and this is Luis Enrique. He's currently the coach of Barcelona. So let's put it at number 4. Since you are familiar with those 3, you give me the third best now. Yeah, this is Diego Simeone, the coach of Atletico Madrid.
Yes.
Do you like his coaching style? It's always let's go.
Yes, I like his coaching style.
Okay. Atletico Madrid has been with Atletico Madrid for a long time. He's the only coach that is giving Real Madrid and Barcelona tough time for their money. So he's your number 3 pick. So
number 2.
And number 2, this is Jose Mourinho.
Yes.
The special one. Number 2. But if I'm choosing, this will be my number 1. That is me.
Yes.
But this is your number 2. Yeah, the special one goes to number 2.
This number 1.
And number 1, Pep Guardiola, the master of tiki-taka from Barcelona to Bayern Munich, from Bayern Munich to Man City, and he's doing great job. Pep Guardiola, fantastic coach, no doubt about it. Yeah, that is your pick. So if you have the opportunity to work with one of these coaches, I know Pep Guardiola is your number 1, but you've told me that you like Diego Simeone style. Which of the coaches will you love to work under or work with?
I would like to work with Pep Guardiola.
Okay, that's why he's your number 1.
The way he plays, keep the ball,
just like your own style of philosophy.
Yes.
Keep the ball. I understand. Okay, so coach, whether you like it or not, you have a lot of fans that are watching this video. What will you tell your fans?
I will really appreciate them. I will really appreciate them for being my fan, because it's not just easy for someone to just decide to be a fan of
someone or something. Yes.
So it's a real appreciation. So I really appreciate them.
Okay.
May God continue to bless them and be with them as well.
Okay, before we go, Dynasty Scouting League. What do you think about the league generally?
It's a very interesting league, which gives a lot of room to complain to anybody. But what I will try to say about Dynasty League is a league, I pray for the league to continue to move well more than this.
Amen.
That's what I have for.
Okay.
Because there's not any complaint about anything, because by referee, officiating was very fair and good. Okay. By organizer, they have never for once give us time and change. No, they always stand by their time and they always stand well.
Okay. 1 in the scale of 1 to 10, what will you rate Dynasty Scouting League?
I will rate them 1.
No, because
okay, 1 to 10. Okay.
1 to 10.
I will rate them 9%.
9.
Why I say
9 over 10.
9 over 10. Why I say 9 over 10 is that
Nobody is perfect.
Nobody is perfect.
And there's still room for improvement.
Yes.
Definitely. Okay, Coach Lukman, I want to say thank you for coming to our program. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, viewers, for watching this episode of the DSL GAFFER'S Show. We hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.